Hello Stampers and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I am going to do a product review and tutorial, I guess you could say, using the Stamp Cleaning Pad, which is one of the new products out in the 2019-2020 annual Stampin' Up! Catalog. So this is to prevent your photopolymer stamps from getting super stained and ugly looking. So I'm super excited about this because you guys all know how much I love the color pink, and that's what we're going to use today, Melon Mambo here. So you know how much I love the color pink, and pink stains something fierce on photopolymer stamps. So let's see if this works. I have been playing with it for a while now. I will say it actually comes white or like cream colored, like you can kind of see like on the side. See, that's the color that it actually comes, and it's all perfectly clean, and then you use it once and this is what it looks like. So don't worry, just like everything else with Stampin' Up! And cleaning, it's only clean in the beginning, and once you start using it, it's no longer clean, but that's okay because that means our stamps are clean, right? Okay, so this is supposed to be used after you actually wipe off the excess ink with your chamois. So I actually have a piece of white paper here because I want to show you guys what it looks like, and I think it'll be better. So this is a brand new stamp. This is from the Bloom and Grow, I almost said glow, Bloom and Grow stamp set. So it's brand new, haven't used this stamp set yet, or at least not this image. And so I'm going to ink it up in Melon Mambo and stamp it down. So there we have that fabulous Melon Mambo greeting and our stained stamp. So I'm just going to flip this over so that you can see it's stained. So I'm going to take my chamois and just wipe off a little bit of the extra. Okay, so I find that this stamp actually works the best to show this off because it is so long, so I can actually kind of like clean one side while you can see what it used to look like on the other side rather than the full thing. So now that I've cleaned it off just ever so slightly to get off that excess ink with the chamois, I am just going to rub it in this. So just kind of like rub it around. It actually gets kind of like foamy. I'm not so sure how well you can see that, but it gets kind of like foamy and everything. And you just kind of like rub it. You don't want to rub it and like really push on this, just kind of like rub over the top of it. And now you can actually see that it is, let's move the pink ink out of the way. You can see that, whoop, it is more pink on this end and it's more clean on this end. How fabulous is that? So it doesn't really take a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning this and rub on both ends. And now we have that fabulous cleaned stamp. Isn't that super amazing? And then it is also recommended that you clean this back off again with the chamois or any sort of cleaning cloth, because like you can see it's still like super wet and gunky, and you want to get off that extra like residue. So I usually just rub it back on my chamois again. If you only have one chamois, you can always use like a paper towel or something. You can also use one side of the chamois. So like I love both sides of my chamois. So there's that side and then there's that side. So you could always use one side to clean off any of your extra there. You could also use, if you have two different chamois, then you could also use two different ones, and like one is always like your cleaning one. It's almost like cleaning with StazOn, where, you know, it kind of leaves that like greasy film behind, so you need to wipe that off. So, you know, I just kind of clean it off with that. whichever works best for you. So that is the amazing stamp cleaning pad. So I'll be honest, I will not be cleaning all of my stamps with this stamp cleaning pad like every moment that I stamp. I will probably, like, whenever I stamp, I'll probably, you know, use my stamp over and over and over again, and then like at the end of the day or at the end of my stamping time, then I'll go through and I'll clean all my stamps with this. It won't be like every single time I stamp I'm cleaning with this. Also, like, I'll probably take this to my classes, and then like after the class is over, before I put them back into the case, I would normally just clean them with my chamois and then put them in the case. And instead this time I will clean them with the stamp cleaning pad so that they're nice and clean and well done. I haven't really noticed like a major difference. Like when you have a super stained one that's been stained for, you know, years or whatever, it doesn't completely clean those off. It does lighten it, but it doesn't clean it off like completely like it does for a fresh image like that. So I do think it is best to clean your stamp sort of in the moment and not, you know, not like, oh, I'll clean it at the end of every week or something like that. I think it would still stain it a little bit. So getting the ink off, you know, as soon as possible is always probably the best. But like I said, I don't think it's necessary to clean it off immediately after to get that perfect result and everything. So that you can see, here, let me put it under this again. You can see that it still looks super fabulous, and I can't say that I know how long the stamp cleaning pad is going to last. I've used mine now for about a month, and I'm loving it. Of course, it is pink, but like that pink doesn't go onto my next stamp, so I don't have to worry about that. So I will kind of try to track along and keep you guys posted on how long the stamp cleaning pad is going to last. Because like I said, I just haven't used it long enough to be able to say, you know, how long that part is going to last. So we shall see. But I'm super loving this, especially because I love the color pink. So it is super fabulous. Of course, I also love my chamois. I have to give a shout out to the chamois in this video, even though it's all about the stamp cleaning pad. Love my chamois. They are so fabulous in cleaning my stamps. And just making things so much easier. I also super love that, like, I can pull it out and wipe something. So like I can pull it out and actually like wipe along the clear block, whereas like with the Stampin' Scrub, you just had to keep scrubbing in it. You couldn't actually like get into the grooves or wipe your hands off or different things like that. So I love it for its versatility in the fact that you can like pull it out and use it like a cloth and then, you know, put it back in and stuff like that. So I just actually store mine in a Stampin' Up! Clear Mount stamp case. So it just fits in there perfectly. If I leave the case open, it does dry out, but otherwise it usually stays fairly moist and it doesn't, you know, smell or anything like that or mold. I haven't had a problem with that at all here in Illinois. In other parts of the country, that might be the case depending on like your humidity levels and things like that, but I haven't here in the Midwest. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little product review of the stamp cleaning pad, and I hope you try it out yourself so that you have fabulous, clean photopolymer stamps. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, as I post every Tuesday and Thursday. And of course, let me know in the comments below if you can't wait to get your hands on this because your favorite color is pink and you don't like stained stamps. I'll see you guys all next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.